There's no doubt the recession raised the bar in terms of small business owners getting loans. So what advice does our panel have for people looking for funding? Marketing expert Jeffrey Hayzlett is the head of the Hayzlett Group, and he's also the author of the new book, Running the Gauntlet: Essential Business Lessons to Lead, Drive, Change, and Grow Profits. And David Aronoff is a general partner with Flybridge Capital Partners. Great to see both of you guys.
Good to be here. Thank you.
So, you know, at the end of that piece, he said the moral of the story is don't give up. I sort of felt like maybe the moral of the story is don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Yeah.
I mean, I was watching that and felt so stressed for them as they had contractors in and no money to pay them.
Well, how can you sign a piece of paper for a 10-year lease and not have the money in the bank? That was the first thing that kind of scared me. I think the real moral of the story I had, at least, was, you know, you really don't put all your eggs in one basket either. They should have really gone to a bank a lot earlier, had that relationship, and actually be working it all along. They said that they paid off those loans early, they paid them, but you still need to develop that relationship with that bank, and I didn't see them do that.
I don't know. It sounded to me like they had it. They'd been working with them. They had a good relationship. The bank said it looks pretty good.
I think one of the other aspects of it is they went single-threaded. And so, you know, in this environment, particularly with banks coming and going and the fortunes changing, the idea of just going single-threaded on one potential source of capital is really kind of silly. And I know it's hard in Brunswick, Maine.
Do you suggest then you look for the whole amount from different people or parts of the amount from different people?
I think you could have chosen different sources. I mean, first of all, to go with one bank, to go with one lender of any kind or one source of capital just doesn't make sense. You want to get some competition going. Yeah. First, you'll get better rates or better terms, but the other aspect of if something falls off, you're going to have another choice.
Yeah, I mean, even in my own small business today, I have more than one bank. Now, I do most of my business with one bank, and I have that relationship. And when I don't need the money is when I go get the money.
Right.
And so I go and open up those lines of credit well ahead of time before I anticipate it.
Pay him on time.
Pay him on time. You know, and even I do this with my partner every week. I'm on him, pay him down. Send him something every week so they know that we're trying to do it.
And do you guys have any other ideas of places that people can go? They were really lucky. They found this community organization. They had money to give them.
I would have gone to friends and family or customers. I would imagine they have some raving fans out there. It sounds like they do because the fans were the ones that saying move to Portland. So maybe they should have tapped into that. Maybe picked up 50,000 or 100,000 or at least a portion of that.
Well, I think the other thing they could have done, these guys, if you look at their website, they've done a fantastic job of social media and reaching out to the community. So there are community funding sites that have gone on even before the Jobs Act. Kickstarter, which has been around for a few years, is a fantastic way to think about funding smaller amounts of money. And also, I have to believe that the state of Maine probably has some programs to encourage the creation of jobs and entrepreneurship. Going after that could have been another alternative.
Right, thelendingclub.com also if you're looking for a loan.
Yep.
So, yeah, there are all kinds of things. You just have to be persistent. And I guess the moral of their story, don't give up.
Never give up. Never give up when it comes to money.
All right, David and Jeffrey, this was a great conversation. Thanks, you guys.